Good morning and happy Monday. My name is Anthony Speciale with Hawkeye Traders. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. This week, I want to pick up where we left off last week with trade management tools offered by Hawkeye Traders. Before we do that, I just need to share with you that anything that I show today is for example and educational purposes only. This is not financial advice. So let's jump in where we picked up where we left off last week. So we talked last week about trends and stops. Today I want to talk about levels ATRs. And the reason I want to talk about that is because this is a more aggressive way for you to take profit off the table, or a more aggressive way for you to move your stop along in a shorter term time frame trading. I use level ATRs when I day trade. Why? Because it gives me a clear indication of what my risk reward is and when it's time for me to take money off the table. So I want to show you how this works, but first I want to explain a little bit more about the indicator. So what is a levels ATR? The ATR is the average true range of a defined number of bars prior to the entry bar. Why do we use this? Because it gives us a more clear and accurate exit strategy. And guys, qualifying a trade, like we talked about last week, is the time frame that we're monitoring the chart, multiple time frames higher than that. Once we qualify the trade, which Hawkeye gives us amazing tools to do, now we need to use Hawkeye's other amazing tools to manage the trade. Now, a lot of you are more oriented into day trading. A lot of people like to actively trade. That's not personally how I trade, but that's okay. And I'm not saying I haven't done it in the past, because I have. And in the past, when I do sit down to day trade, and if I even sat down to day trade today, I would use the levels ATR to tell me where to book my profits, or to tell me how to more aggressively move my stop into the profits. Inexperienced traders typically spend too long focusing on the entry and not enough time focusing on the exit or how to take their profits off the table. So this tool really simplifies that. This allows the market to dictate where you should be taking your profits, when you should be moving your stop a little more aggressively. And this way you're not panicked or pushed into taking an exit. So let me run this video for you. I want to show you a little more in depth just how this all transpires.
Hawkeye levels are based around average true range and show you where to get out of an uptrend with the most profit. People spend far too much time on their entries rather than their exits. The indicator can be formatted to whatever multiple of ATRs you like and how far to look back. I prefer looking back 14 bars, and I like my ATR set at 1.25 and my stop value at 1.5, which are all inputs that you can put into the indicator. So let's put it on the chart. Go to the expert analysis icon and click it on, and you will see that the lines will come up from the point of entry, and a zero line shows me what my entry point was. To lock it to the chart, you just stat these off. And now the rule is this, that as soon as it closes above a line, your stop is a close under the previous line. So you can see it goes above 2, you're now looking for a close under 1. It closes above 3, you're looking for a close under 2. It closes above 5 here, you're looking for a close under 4, or a touch of 3, but a close under 4 or a touch of 3. It then goes up and goes above 6, you're looking for a close under 5 or a touch of 4, etc., etc. So right here, it's closed above 6, you're waiting for a close under 5, and it hasn't happened. It came down, touched 5, hasn't closed underneath it, and is going sideways. I can assure you that this indicator is very, very powerful. Let me show it to you in other trend runs so you can see here. It takes us all the way down, comes down here, closes under the 2 rather, touches the 3, but comes up and closes under the 1, so it takes you out there, which is tighter than if you were using the Hawkeye stop. It's a very powerful indicator. You can format it to whatever you like. Let me format it for you. So you can see, you put your trend speed in. So if you're running on a conservative or aggressive, you just put the C in. How far to look back. The average ATR factor, I like 1.25, and I like a stop factor of 1.5. You can default that to whatever you wish, and it is there. It is a stunning indicator, and if you follow the rules, it will always get the maximum profit out of a trend run for you.
So guys, how powerful is that? How powerful is it to see in real life this happen? So guys, I pulled up a couple charts here. And you can use this on any time frame. You could use this on tick charts. You can use it on minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours a day, daily chart, whatever, weekly chart, monthly chart, whatever you want to use it on, you can use it on this as it applies to your personal trade plan. So guys, this is the same move on two different time frames, on a 1 minute chart and also on a 2 minute chart. You could see how the ATRs produced as the trend developed, and it was able for me to more aggressively than the trends and stop manage my trade. So this is just another way that you can use this to do the same for yourself. So I want to show you this on a couple different ones too. It's not just to the short side or long side. You can use it in both ways. In the chart closest to the left here, you can see we had a long entry, and you saw the price action move all the way to the upside, and then it stumbled around a little bit. But we were better managed in the trade using the ATRs, the levels ATRs, than we were using the trends and stops. You see, the trends and stops give it a little more breathing room. So if I'm day trading, I want to book my profits as quickly and efficiently as possible. When I'm swing trading or position trading, I know the market needs more room to breathe so that the trend can run its course. But like I said, during day trading, I want to make my money and I want to get on with my life. In the center chart here on this short move here, same thing. Entry was triggered. Then we had a little sideways motion there, and then boom, market started to sell off hard. So I knew just by watching this, where to more aggressively move my stop or wait for the bar to close, and then pull the trigger in booking my profits rather than just letting the trends and stop run out. I mean, in this case, it certainly worked out, but it doesn't always. And to the chart all the way to the right, same thing. It was a long trend, a long entry. It went to the upward momentum, and then it kind of went sideways. So knowing, when it closed above level 3 ATR, that the close below the 2 was the time to get out and not let it go all the way down to my crash barrier where I just would have got literally only a few pennies. So this is just a more aggressive way to manage your trade, especially, like I said, I use it and find it super valuable in day trading. It allows me to just get in, take my profit, whatever the move is meant to be, and move on with my life, either wait for the next setup or just turn the computer off, and I know I made my day's pay. So that's why I want to show you this, because it's super powerful. You can visit us at HawkeyeTraders.com to rewatch the video if you'd like, get a little more in-depth on it. And, I can assure you will find great success using Levels ATR. I know I certainly have. Now, guys, last week we ran, I wanted to run into, this. Only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly. And what that means is, if you're too afraid to fail, this reverts back to a couple things we spoke about last week, and that's where my thought process was going. If you're afraid to fail, you will never greatly achieve. Guys, I have failed more times at things in my life than most people have ever even tried. I can't tell you how many people look at me and say, "What are you doing? Why are you wasting your time? Why are you expending all of this energy and effort if you just keep failing?" And it's not that I kept failing at the same thing. Every time I failed, I learned a new lesson. And when I learned that new lesson, I was able to fail differently the next time. Meaning fail closer to achieving my goal, if that makes sense. You have to be prepared to fail in life. You have to be prepared to fail at everything you try at, whether it's a sporting event, or if it's physical attribute, or if it's trading, or if it's in business or in your job. We will all experience struggles along the way. It's those of us who are able to take that failure as a learning lesson and to move forward in life to get closer to success with our next failure are the ones who will ever achieve greatness. And that's the token I want to leave with you today. I know this reverts back to a lot of my quotes from last week, but this one, kind of wraps it all into one. If you don't dare to fail, you'll never greatly achieve. And guys, I want you to have the greatest success that you possibly can, and really just take a look in the mirror, because it all starts with just you. It's really not anything else. It's the decisions and choices you make that ultimately bring you to another failure or achieving something with greatness. That's something I want to share with you today, and I think it's a powerful message to start the week. Don't be afraid to fail, as long as you're learning along the way. All right, guys? Now, last week we had launched Big Energy Profits, and it was an overwhelming success. Thousands and thousands of people registered and attend for the events that we held on Thursday and on Saturday. If you weren't able to make it and wanted to, by all means, keep an eye out on your email. You will certainly see the recording being released this upcoming week. And guys, you can always visit me at bigenergyprofits.com if you want to follow my personal Hawkeye-powered six-figure a year trading strategy. I promise you I will deliver you everything that I have delivered to myself and my family, and nothing shy of it. So I hope to see you there, and we're definitely going to build something that's so incredibly special that it will be as life-changing for you as it has been for me. And it's really been such a humbling and special experience that I can't even begin to tell you. With that for today, guys, I'll wrap up. It's Monday. I hope you have a great week. I hope you had time over the weekend to reflect on your life, on your path, on your successes, even on your failures, because they're so important to building you into the person you want to be. You can reach us at any time. As always, 888-233-8598. Visit us at anytime, HawkeyeTraders.com. Everything that I'm sharing with you and showing you every week, in all these videos that I'm putting out, can all be seen and found at HawkeyeTraders.com. Email us, email me, Team1, HawkeyeTraders.com. They will certainly get it right over to me, and I will be happy to get back to you. I've had great success working with folks in the Hawkeye Skype Inner Circle room. I've also built some really beautiful friendships with those people that have reached out to me directly. I have a wonderful line of communication with those folks. So guys, if you are already using Hawkeye Traders, please make sure that you are using the Inner Circle to the very best of its function. Make sure you're attending the Wednesday morning live training sessions with myself and Randy. We're trying to share the very best content that we have with you folks, and to make sure that you are getting the very most out of the best indicators that exist out there. And if you guys are not using Hawkeye and you're watching this, make sure you click the link below. Watch the V-Swarm webinar with my friend Dustin. If you have any questions or comments, reach out to me directly. I'd be happy to answer them. Give our support staff a call. They'll help you out also. We have so much here to offer at Hawkeye, at Big Energy Profits, at Market Traders Daily. I mean, we've come full circle to bring you guys the complete package of anything and everything you possibly could need in the way of education, indicators, alert services. This has been just an amazing experience with so much to offer. All right, guys, I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a blessed day. I hope you have a profitable day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a great one. Bye-bye.